AGamer here, and I'm going to be doing I guess you could call it a revisiting of a good old classic game called Super Mario Brothers. Now you might be thinking, Super Mario Brothers, first of all, that game is in 3D, this one's in 2D. Second of all, where's the second screen of the DS? I don't see it. Now, if you're young enough, you might be saying that. If you're old enough, you might be saying something like, Mario. I remember the good old rivalry him and Sonic had, the commercials for the systems, NES versus Sega, blast processing, and all that good stuff. Now, the reason why I want to play this game again and just revisit all around is because it's nice to take a break from all the games that have come out recently and are going to come out, such as COD, Timefall, and any game as of recent, Borderlands prequel. And don't get me wrong, I love my games, and I love all the games that are coming out. I wouldn't give up my Fallout 3 for any other games. Love it. But it is nice to just look back on these games and see where we started from and how far we've come as an industry. Sounds like a teacher there, but it is true. It is nice to just play these games once in a while and just feel the nostalgia. Now, some of you may not know this, but there was a video game crash back at, I don't really know the date, and if you actually are curious enough to research, please do recommend it. If somebody does know the time period between the, for the gaming crash, please put it in the comments section below. I would like to know as well. But there was a video game crash, and it was pretty bad. The video game industry looked like it was about to get the ban hammer forever. Well, I'm exaggerating a little, but yeah. But what I am confident in saying is that Nintendo came out with this game, Super Mario Brothers, and basically brought the gaming industry back from the ashes. Confident in saying that, and it was a thing of beauty, I would say, a thing of final beauty. Now, actually, this game is not where Mario originated from. That game would actually be Donkey Kong on arcade, and even then, this is actually technically a sequel to a game called just Mario Brothers, where Mario and Luigi were running around a single screen bashing bad guys. So that's actually where he was originated. But the video game crash happened. I'm also confident in saying that it was because of one single game, E.T. for Atari. Basically, too many copies were made, far more than actually even the consoles produced, and basically I had to bury it in the Mexican desert somewhere, and which would turn out to be true, which was actually very fascinating. History was made, so I'm very proud of that. And so now you know, or at least researchers will find out. So back then, this is actually all we've had. We weren't spoiled with the graphics and the frame rate. God forbid anything today comes out that's not 60 frames per second or 1080p. Heads will roll if it's anything lower. If it's 720, that's a game over for some game developers. But back then, no. This was the graphics for almost any other game, for any game that came out on the system, on the NES. And that way, the developers focused on only one thing: the gameplay. If the game was good, it means it sold well. Nowadays, if a game looks great, it'll sell copies. Look at Crysis 3. I mean, the game is beautiful. I bought it for the graphics. Gameplay, decent, not amazing. I mean, it was good, but just plain out not amazing. So that way, we came out, back then, great games came out. Mario, Sonic, Pokemon came out during those times. And by God, Pokemon's still around. I mean, look at that. Any game that was created back, well, actually, most games that were created back then are still around today. Mario, Sonic, Pokemon, can't really name any others, but you get the idea. Back then, gameplay mattered, and gameplay basically sold copies. So as an industry, we really haven't gotten far, or, what's the word? We haven't really done well in that aspect, because nowadays graphics sell, and if you know you made a crappy game, buy out reviewers, basically. Buy out reviewers or restrict them to not review your game so people buy it anyway. Kind of shady dealings, but now it would be sort of come to pre-orders. Not really good. Don't pre-order games, by the way. If you know about it, please don't pre-order games. I am not gonna, because I do believe that is actually a very good idea not to pre-order games anymore. So, in that aspect, we're not doing too well. So, yeah, Pokemon, Mario, Sonic, that just give you a representation of back then games meant, or gameplay meant how well the game sold. So, also, I want to say that if you are looking for a game to allow your child to start with, you don't want them to start with the COD or, I don't know, Dark Souls or something. I would suggest almost any game from this time period. I actually recommend Mario, this one. This Mario. Reason why is because this game is challenging, it's fun, colorful, and child-friendly. Actually, here's the thing. I want to compare this game to Dark Souls. Now, you might be saying I'm crazy for just comparing this game to Dark Souls, because I'm pretty sure most of you have played Dark Souls and know just how difficult that is. And there's no way I should be comparing a game like this to a game like that. Now hear me out. Reason why... Oh, damn it. The reason why is because Dark Souls, it is challenging. I've played it, I beat it, and I know how difficult it is. But the reason why I'm saying is because Mario, how did I? He stepped on my head. Wonderful. That's exactly what I was going to do to him. But the reason why is because this game, the challenge is based on the skill and on the, I guess, I don't want to say mental capacity, but the skill... Oh, come on. Okay, as you can clearly see, I'm 20 years old and I'm getting my butt whooped on level 5-2. This game is based on skill. Now, however, you may be thinking, okay, Dark Souls is also based on skill, right? Isn't it? Well, yes, it is. It's also based on skill. However, if you're stuck in a place where you can't really further or extend further than where you are and want to continue the game, you just grind a little and gain some more skills, and then obviously you're just going to be right there and there, stronger, and you continue. In this game, however, you have 3 lives, and if you can't beat the level... Oh, I'm in water level. Sweet. And if you can't beat the part you're in, you're basically finished until you get better. Back then, this is what you had. If you can't beat a level, you're basically screwed. You have to get better. You have to learn the ways. You have to learn strategic things. Nowadays, especially in Dark Souls, if you can't beat something, just get stronger. Go grind a little while, and then basically you'll beat it just because you're strong and you can one-hit something. So really, the skill is not based in... Well, the difficulty is not based in skill. It is to a certain extent, but it's not fully extended. This game, however, I would say about 90% skill. I don't know where the other 10% is going, but I mean, luck too, I guess. You didn't press the button hard enough, or that happens, and you're just like, ugh, brain is just numbing out. So I do suggest a game from this genre for a child. Especially this one, challenging, fun, kid-friendly. You don't see blood, gore. Especially games nowadays are rated R, so you really wouldn't want to buy a child this kind of that type of game. You don't want to expose them to that. And I'm dead again. Whew. So as you can see, I'm 21 years old, getting my butt whooped. I mean, it took me 20 years to beat this game. You guys gotta say something. Yes, 20 years. I beat this game 3 months ago for the first time ever. I've actually gone to the final castle. I saved Princess Peach. I got the kiss and basically said game over because I actually beat the game. But I guess that's just... I'm trying to just say just how difficult it is. It's not just easy. You can beat this game in one sitting, obviously, but that's also another reason why you should get it for a child. If their attention span can handle it, and apparently maybe they'll have a better time playing it than I am, because I'm obviously getting my butt whooped. Whew. But overall, that's exactly what I wanted to speak about and talk about. I want to talk about that. No! And then all my skill and training goes to waste. Okay, but yeah, looking back, these games are still amazing. Actually, let's go again. Oh, I continue speaking. So, these games, amazing. Buy it for a child, revisit them, they're classic nostalgia. They show exactly just how far we've gotten, and it's just nice to just take a relaxation. It's like, I would compare the games of today to like work, and this is just like a relaxing massage. It's just nice to numb down and just to look back and see how far we've come. So, thank you